Wizards of the Kirin Tor, I am Arthas, first of the Lich King's Death Knights. I demand that you open your gates and surrender to the might of the Scourge.
Greetings, Prince Arthas. How fares your noble father?
Lord Antonidas, there's no need to be snide.
We've prepared for your coming, Arthas. My brethren and I have erected auras that will destroy any undead that pass through them.
Your petty magics will not stop me, Antonidas.
Pull your troops back, or we will be forced to unleash our full powers against you. Make your choice, Death Knight.
I sense that 3 separate wizards are maintaining these auras. If you find and kill them, the auras will disperse.
I bow to your will. Thy will be done. Yes, Master. The damned stand ready. Where shall my blood be spilled? I wish only to serve. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed. My life for Ner'zhul. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed.
Let's go.
Thy bidding, Master. Thy will be done. Yes, Master. I gladly obey. Yes, Master. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed. Thy will be done. Yes, Master. I gladly obey. Speak, fool.
What we do?
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Research complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Upgrade complete.
You'd best stay clear of me, or I'll turn you into a mindless sheep.
To arms!
Proceed. Make your choice.
No one orders me around.
Is there something amiss?
Tread lightly. Frostmourne
Research
hungers.
complete.
Finally.
Upgrade complete.
Now, Frostmourne.
I've been thinking. That sounds logical. We got away.
What is it now?
Upgrade complete.
The sleeper awakes.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
You called?
Research complete.
A fateful
No one
choice.
orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Research complete.
My talents are
Tread
yours.
lightly. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
I've been thinking. Indeed.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Ah, at last.
The Archmage has been killed. The first aura is dispersing.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
You called? Yes, right away.
Tread lightly.
Inventory is full.
Is there something amiss?
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Finally.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Random terror.
No one orders me around. Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy bidding, Master. My fate is sealed. I bow to your will. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed. Speak, fool.
My talents are yours.
Summoning is complete. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Finally. Summoning is complete. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Research complete. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. My life for Ner'zhul. Yes, Master. Tread lightly. Research complete. Research complete.
You called? Burn.
Research complete.
Indeed. Yes, right away. That sounds logical. A fateful
No
choice.
one orders me around.
Town is under attack.
Your summoning shall be legendary. At last. I wish only to serve. Research complete. What is it now? What is it now? This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Research complete. Speak, fool. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Finally. What is it now?
My talents are yours.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me around. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally. What is it now? You will know endless torment. Research complete. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. I'll make sure you suffer. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary.
Our forces are under attack.
For the Lich King.
I've been thinking. That sounds logical. A fateful choice. Indeed.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally. Speak, fool.
Our gold mine is nearly empty.
What is it now? Tread lightly. Finally. Research complete. Research complete.
Is there something amiss? Yes, right away. A fateful choice. Is there something amiss? Yes, right away.
No one orders me around. At last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Let's go.
What is it now?
Research complete.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
The wizards keep many enchanted items within that vault. Shatter it, and we can turn our enemy's own weapons against them.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. At last. At last. Finally.
Let my
This is more like
cries
it.
chill the living.
Frostmourne hungers.
Research
Frostmourne
complete.
hungers. At last.
Let my cries chill the
This is more
living.
like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. At last. Tread lightly.
I've been thinking.
Our forces are under attack.
That sounds logical. Indeed.
Research complete.
Indeed.
No one orders me around. At
My
last.
talents are yours.
What is it now? This is more like it. Finally.
I've been thinking. Random terror.
Tread lightly.
My talents are yours. Is there something amiss? That sounds logical. A fateful choice. Yes, right
No
away.
one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
You called? Indeed. A fateful
Speak, fool.
choice.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it. At last.
The second wizard has fallen. Only one cursed aura remains.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Finally.
Is there something amiss? Yes, right away. That sounds logical.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last.
My talents are yours.
What is it now?
Indeed.
Tread lightly.
You called?
Speak, fool. This is more like it. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
What must I do?
Must feel it.
Research
I've been
complete.
thinking. That sounds logical. Yes, right away. A fateful choice.
No one orders me around.
I've been thinking.
Speak, fool. No
Is
one
there
orders
something
me
amiss?
around.
Let's go. Random terror.
What is it now?
You called? A fateful choice.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last.
My talents are yours. That sounds logical.
Tread lightly.
My talents are yours.
Research complete. No one orders me around. Faithless coward.
You called? Indeed.
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. You will know endless torment. Finally. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne. Ah, at last.
Hello?
No one orders me around.
Research complete.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Is there something amiss? A fateful choice. I've been thinking. Yes, right away.
Tread lightly. Finally.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
What is it now?
Research complete. Research complete.
My talents are yours. I've been thinking. Indeed.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
You called.
Tread lightly.
Let's go. Random task.
Speak, fool.
Is there something amiss?
No one orders me around.
You called? That sounds logical.
What is it now? This is more like it.
My talents are yours.
No one orders me around. You will know endless torment. The shadows beckon.
I've been thinking.
Speak, fool.
Is there something amiss?
What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I've been thinking.
Tread lightly. The shadows beckoned. This is more like it.
Is there something amiss? That sounds logical.
Speak, fool.
My talents are yours. Taste this. Indeed. In the Lich King's
No one
name.
orders me around. The shadows beckoned. Ah, at last. Ah, at last.
You called?
Tread lightly. The shadows beckoned.
My talents are yours. Yes, right away. A fateful choice.
What is it now? Finally.
Is there something amiss?
Tread lightly. The shadows beckon. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. What is it now?
Called?
Speak, fool. The shadows beckon.
I've been thinking.
No one
Is there
orders
something
me
amiss?
around. What is it now? Finally. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer.
You called? That sounds logical.
Tread lightly. This is more like it.
I've been thinking. Indeed.
Speak, fool. Now, Frostborn.
My talents are yours. In the Lich King's name.
No one orders me around.
Is there something amiss?
Insufficient mana.
What is it now? For the Lich King. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
My talents are yours. A fateful choice.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now?
I've been thinking.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last.
You called? Is there something amiss?
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
I've been thinking.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
You called?
Tread lightly.
My talents are yours.
No one orders me around.
My talents are yours.
Our forces are under attack.
You called?
What is it now?
I've been thinking.
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Is there something amiss? I've
Speak,
been
fool.
thinking.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
You called? Yes, right away.
No one orders me around. Finally.
My talents are yours.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Tread lightly.
Is there something amiss?
What is it now?
Is there something amiss? Yes, right away.
What is it now?
My talents are yours. That sounds logical.
Speak, fool.
I've been thinking. Indeed. A faithful choice.
No one orders me around.
You called.
Tread lightly. Finally. What is it now?
You called. Is there something amiss?
No one orders me around.
My talents are yours. A fateful
Tread
choice.
lightly. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it.
It pains me to even look at you, Arthas.
I'll be happy to end your torment, old man. I told you that your magics could not stop me. Speak, fool. Finally. Finally. This is more like it. Speak, fool.
You called.
No one wants me around.
My talents are yours.
What is it now?
Is there something amiss?
Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
I've been thinking.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
Is there something amiss?
Speak, fool. What is it
You
now?
called.
No one orders me around.
My talents are yours.
Speak, fool.
Is there something amiss? Indeed.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. At last. The spellbook is all yours, Lich. Let's take it and leave before the wizards amass for their final attack.
Indeed. I will begin summoning Lord Archimond at sunset.